What is happening in the world right now? The news cycle is absolutely wild, and we've got the biggest stories that you need to know, right here, right now. From seismic shifts in pop culture to whispers of major moves in exclusive communities, buckle up because this is your essential update. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown that will leave you on the edge of your seat. We're diving deep into the stories that are dominating headlines and sparking conversations everywhere. Don't miss a beat as we break down the must-know information that's shaping our world. First up, a story that has everyone buzzing. Could a global superstar and her athlete beau be setting their sights on Big Sky country? We're exploring the rumors that are swirling about their potential real estate ventures and what it could mean for a certain picturesque corner of Montana. Is this just Hollywood gossip, or is there a genuine westward expansion on the horizon for one of the world's most famous couples? Get the inside scoop on the whispers and sightings that have the locals talking. Next, we're breaking down how a certain monumental announcement absolutely shattered the internet, causing widespread reactions from classrooms to workplaces. We'll explore the frenzy, the fan theories, and the sheer scale of the digital storm that erupted. Plus, we're checking in on another high-profile relationship that's navigating its own steady path, with insights into how best friends are supporting each other through major life milestones. It's a double dose of relationship news you won't want to miss. And finally, in a story that's sure to raise an eyebrow, we're looking at a surprising reaction from a sports icon to the very same news that's captivated the globe. What did a legendary figure in the racing world have to say when asked about this pop culture phenomenon? We've got his candid response, plus all the details on his own recent performance and what's next for him on the track. You won't want to miss this. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update. Montana Dreams is Taylor Swift's next chapter in Big Sky country. This is the sort of story that's likely to elicit either a huge grin or a deep groan, though many people may shrug it off as nothing new. That's because the engagement news heard round the world may have a local connection. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are rumored to be flirting with becoming Montanans, at least part-time. The rumor mill has been fed by Kelce's clothing choice of a club t-shirt and some summertime sightings of the duo there. Now that they've announced their pending wedding, the gossip grinder is churning overtime about the pop culture power couple possibly settling down in the West. Word on the street in Bozeman is that they've been shopping for real estate or may have already bought property, said Kate Smith, co-founder of Bozeman Bach, which provides bachelorette planning services in the area. But Smith reckons they haven't bought property yet, as that's pretty juicy information that probably would have trickled out of the exclusive Yellowstone Club. For Smith and her social circle of mostly female friends, the thought of Swift settling down nearby is exciting. As a Swiftie sleuth of sorts who says she's crazy and a huge fan, Smith has reason to be optimistic there's some truth to the real estate rumors, based on the singer's recent social media posts. Swift shared photos over the summer with tons of pine trees and mountain backdrops, giving a decidedly Big Sky vibe, Smith said. Not everyone is so excited about the prospect of a billionaire pop star busting into town, and there's been plenty of snark from the peanut gallery on Reddit and beyond. But it's also nothing new. Montana has long attracted celebrities who may come to cosplay as cowboys and cowgirls. While some people fit right in, others eventually depart for greener pastures elsewhere. While Bill McDavid of Missoula-based Hall & Hall has no inside scoop to offer on the couple's settling down plans, he understands why the Treasure State is so treasured by celebrities. As a listing agent for high-end real estate throughout the state, McDavid said buyers of these sorts of properties want some breathing room and to live in a stunningly beautiful place. What's more, the state is often culturally appealing. Montanans typically don't give much of a hoot about the rich and famous they spot around town, which offers celebrities some hint of normalcy compared to other places where they may be bombarded with photo requests or gawked at. The Yellowstone Club could be the one for Kelce and Swift because it offers a variety of appealing features. It's secure, secluded, and chock full of amenities for year-round fun, including a private ski resort and golf course. Club members who are skiers get all the benefits of nearby Big Sky Ski Resort, including ski-in access, but with a fraction of the crowds. Though it's been several years, McDavid has been invited to ski there in the past and was delighted to be making fresh tracks midday. That's unheard of anywhere else. Finally, there's the community aspect of the club. Its members include the likes of Tom Brady, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Ben Affleck, Justin Timberlake, and friends of the Kelce Swift duo. Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, and his wife Brittany. That personal connection is among the reasons why Smith wouldn't be surprised at all if the couple ends up in Montana. And while McDavid isn't so attuned to the couple's social circle, he said the membership roster is appealing to some buyers. A certain number of people are attracted by the idea of rubbing elbows with people of the same ilk. Even if the Yellowstone Club offers a version of life in Montana, some of the rich and famous realize they want more of the real deal. McDavid has found that many Yellowstone Club members eventually want to spend a bit more time outside of that bubble, so they bop back and forth between a ranch and their club home. Plenty of them eventually call us and want to find something outside of the gates. Speaking of life outside of the gates, if Swift were interested in having her bachelorette party or wedding in the area, I would simply just die, Smith said. Once recovered, however, Smith would have plenty of ideas for a bachelorette party for Swift and her squad, no matter the season. Were they to celebrate the bride-to-be in the summertime, Smith would recommend outdoor activities like a trip to one of the local rodeos, a group horseback ride, or a picnic. In the winter, she'd suggest a day of skiing or snowmobiling, followed by an après event. No matter the season, Smith has a roster of chefs to recommend for private dinners, or can give the lowdown on reliably fun spots for nighttime that range from a private club with a no-phones policy to some bars in downtown Bozeman, where the party could enjoy honky-tonk, live music, or swing dancing. We try to make it custom to what they're interested in doing. Hold on tight, because the impact of this engagement is still rippling outwards. Next, we're diving into how this news literally broke the internet and what it means for future major events. Internet meltdown: Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement goes viral. When Taylor Swift announced to her 281 million followers on Instagram that she is engaged to Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce, the news interrupted school classrooms and work meetings and sent Swifties into hysteria as America now prepares for their wedding. Venues coast to coast are already lining up to host the nuptials, and even Martha Stewart is raising her hand as the ultimate wedding planner. NBC's Emily Eichter reports in this week's Sunday Focus. This monumental announcement sent shockwaves across social media and beyond, with reactions pouring in from every corner of the digital world. The sheer volume of engagement with the news highlights the immense cultural footprint of both Swift and Kelce, demonstrating their combined power to capture global attention. The immediate impact was felt across platforms, with engagement metrics soaring and conversations dominating trending topics for days. This event underscores the significant influence celebrities wield in the modern media landscape, capable of disrupting daily routines and creating widespread public discourse. The anticipation for their wedding is already palpable, with various industries and individuals vying to be associated with what is sure to be a highly publicized event. The way this news spread and the intense public reaction serve as a powerful case study in contemporary celebrity culture and its reach. While one power couple is celebrating a major milestone, we're also checking in on how another famous duo is navigating their relationship journey. Now, let's see where Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper stand amidst all this excitement. Friendship and love: Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper's relationship amidst Swift's engagement. As Taylor Swift basks in engagement bliss with her fiancé Travis Kelce, her best friend Gigi Hadid is also in a happy, steady place romantically with Bradley Cooper. Both women have been with their partners for about 2 years, and sources say the supermodel, 30, and the maestro star, 50, are also on the same page about their long-term future together. They've talked about blending their lives more, but they're not pushing it, a source told People earlier this week. They're on the same page about what they want long-term, and they're letting it happen naturally. With the pop star now preparing to walk down the aisle, Gigi's love life has come into sharper focus. Insiders stress that while Gigi and Bradley aren't in a rush, what they share is solid. Even with work, they always make time for each other. They like keeping things simple. Sometimes it's nights cooking at home, other times it's just spending time with the kids or going out with close friends, the insider added. The couple have already found a rhythm with their respective children. Gigi shares her daughter Kai, 4, with ex-Zayn Malik, while Cooper and his former partner Irina Shayk welcomed their 8-year-old little girl, Lee, back in 2017. Kai and Lee see each other all the time and get along really well, which has made everything so much easier, the source noted. Bradley has also been warmly welcomed into Hadid's tight-knit inner circle, which famously includes Taylor. He fits really well into Gigi's circle of family and friends. Everyone can see how happy and relaxed she is with him. Yolanda especially notices how comfortable Gigi is when Bradley's around. Gigi and Taylor have been friends for over a decade. The update in Gigi's relationship came just one day after Taylor announced her engagement to Kelce to the world. The guest-in-residence founder was among the first to like her pal's post, which featured photos of her beautiful garden proposal. The Vogue cover Girl and Bradley were first linked in October 2023, 3 months after Swift and Kelce began their romance. They later went Instagram official in May, when Gigi posted a carousel of birthday snaps that included a romantic kiss with Cooper. Speaking to Vogue in March, she said being with the actor has helped to give her a normal experience of dating. Bradley has opened me up to going to the theater more, and that's something that's so nice to bring back into my life, she shared. She reflected, I think just getting to the point where knowing what you want and deserve in a relationship is essential, and then to find someone that is in a place in their life where they know what they want and deserve, and you both do work separately to come together and be the best partner that you can be. I just feel really lucky. Yeah, lucky's the word. She went on to gush about her boyfriend. I respect him so much as a creative, and I feel that he gives so much to me, encouragement and just belief. She also opened up about her co-parenting arrangement with Zayn. Zayn and I do our custody schedules months in advance. That doesn't mean that it doesn't change here and there, but we help each other out and have each other's backs. Gigi added that she and her ex have entered this phase of their partnership with love and a feeling of camaraderie. It seems like major life events are the topic of the day, and even sports figures are weighing in. Prepare yourself for a surprising take from a Formula One legend on this very same headline. Alonso's take, F1 star reacts to Swift-Kelce engagement. Aston Martin Formula One driver Fernando Alonso has reacted to Taylor Swift's engagement with Travis Kelce. Rumors suggested that Alonso and the American singer dated back in 2023, but there was no official confirmation, and many agree there was no hard evidence to support the speculation. A report confirmed that Alonso appeared in a photo on social media with Swift's song Karma playing in the background in the same year. The following year, in 2024, Swift released a song titled Imgana Gediabek, which interestingly features the line, I'm an Aston Martin that you steered straight into the ditch, then ran and hid. Now though, with Swift all set to marry Kelce after their engagement, Alonso reacted to the event on Sky Sports F1 when drivers were asked about the trending news. He said, "Good, congratulations, I guess." This brief, almost casual response from Alonso comes amidst a period of intense focus on his own racing career. While his team, Aston Martin, has been working on upgrades for the AMR25 F1 car, Alonso has been candid about the team's progress. He noted that while improvements have been made since upgrades were introduced in Hungary, there's still a significant gap to close to compete with the top teams. Alonso explained the typical Friday performance for his team, stating that they often run with less fuel to test setups, which can lead to strong initial practice times that don't always translate to qualifying. He highlighted his own experience in quickly adapting to circuits and cars, allowing him to reach peak performance sooner than some competitors. Despite making it to Q3 and securing a 10th-place qualifying spot, he acknowledged that the car's true potential and the team's ultimate goal of consistently fighting at the front are still a work in progress. Alonso's comments about his team's performance and the ongoing development efforts provide a stark contrast to the massive public attention surrounding Swift and Kelce's engagement. His measured reaction to the celebrity news, while perhaps understated, also reflects the different worlds these public figures inhabit. The juxtaposition of high-stakes motorsport strategy and global pop culture moments creates an interesting dynamic, showcasing how different narratives capture public attention. Alonso's focus remains on the track, even as the world outside the F1 paddock is captivated by celebrity news. And that wraps up our whirlwind tour of today's top stories. Don't go anywhere, because we've got a quick recap and a huge call to action coming your way. And that's a wrap on today's whirlwind of news. We covered potential Montana moves for a pop superstar, the internet-shattering impact of a major engagement announcement, a close friend's relationship status, and even a surprising reaction from a racing legend. If you loved this rapid-fire update, smash that like button, subscribe for more, ring that notification bell so you never miss out, and let us know in the comments which story had you talking. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials for even more behind-the-scenes action and exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.